What's good? It's the gang, it's the boy, it's the homie Impulse back at it again. Yeah, I had to support. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what the hell that was for, what they're manifesting or what even they're striking, but hey, they asked for noise, I gave them the noise, you know? Had to give them the noise. But today, we are talking about the 3 monumental rules of riding a motorcycle. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm kind of like nauseous today. A little hyper, but yeah, rules. I mean rules. They're not really rules, they're guidelines, obviously. But my 3 fundamental guidelines slash rules that you must abide by when you ride a motorcycle. Number one, vision. Look at where you are going. Look at where you want the bike to go. If I'm going this way, I gotta look way ahead and look as I'm turning. Don't look at the bike, don't look at the speedometer, don't look at your hands. Look ahead of you and look in front of your curb. So especially when you're taking a curb, your eyes have to be beyond the curve. There are so many accidents that I see all the time happening. Why? Because that person's eyes was stuck on the wall of the curve. His eyes were so fixed on it that he was turning and turning, and then he just couldn't take his eyes off, mesmerized by the wall. Where do you think the bike's gonna go? Straight to the wall. I've seen that happen to so many people. One of my close friends actually happened to him. I saw it happen in my mirror. I was looking back at him after we just did a dangerous curve, and I was like, damn, I had trouble with it. I'm sure he's gonna have trouble with it. As I look back, what did he do? He went straight into the wall. He looked at it, straight to the wall. He's okay. The bike was okay. He was okay. And like a real champion, he got up. Because rule number 2, if you fall, get back up. Unless, I mean, obviously, if you hurt yourself real bad. But if your bike is rideable and you're just shaking up, give yourself some time, drink some water, gather some air, grab your air, but get back on the bike and try to get home. That is, that's not a rule. That's not anything special. It's just my personal opinion. Once you fall, if you fall, which I hope on nobody, but that there is just a fear that installs into you at that point, and you're like you're nervous every time you're gonna be taking a curb. You're gonna be slowing down twice as much. You're gonna be looking twice as hard. You're gonna be nervous. You're gonna be scared and nervous. So just that nervousness, that scariness, that scares a lot of people from even getting back onto bikes. Because I've heard a few stories that people crash, which weren't even like heavy crashes, just a little slip up, and they never got back on the bike. They never got back. They got scared and they sold it. Lost the passion for it. You know, so if you do fall, I highly suggest, if you're a rider and you love to ride, I highly suggest you get back on that bike. Get back on that bike and fight your fears, man. Fight your fears. But be careful. Be careful. Don't do nothing stupid. Pay attention. Know your limits. Know your limits. Because that's another rule, another important rule that I need to go along with you guys is, what am I saying? That's another rule that I need you guys to know is follow your own limits. A lot of rookies out here be crashing because they're trying to keep up with their friends who's been riding for 5, 7, 8 years, speeding, taking curves. Know your own limit, man. Know your limit. If your friend is like, hurry up, don't listen to him. If you can't hurry up and be next to him while he's riding, it's because you're not ready to be there. So just know your own limit, take your time, you'll get there. however you want to ride, however you believe that you want to ride, whether you ride soft or ride hard, pause, just know your limit and take your time. You'll get there. I used to have an R6. My first year, I used to be really nervous. I had a sports bike. I knew, I was aware I had a sports bike, but it was, it wasn't a liter bike. It was an R6, 600 cc's, but it's fast. It's hella fast, hella jerky. But I took my time with it. I got to learn it. I got to maneuver a lot with it. After a year and a half, I was comfortable. After a year and a half, I was lifting up the front end, lifting up the back end, not slowing down when I was taking a curve, learning to lean, learning to keep my eyes on the road. Those are all important things you learn, but you can't do all that in your first year. You can't even do all that in your second year. It takes time. It takes time, takes practice, takes effort, and takes passion. You gotta love what you're doing. If you don't love riding, then I suggest you don't ride. If you know what I mean. Because there's nothing worse than a scared rider on the road. And there's also nothing worse than a fearless rider on the road. You gotta have some type of fear, but yet you can't be, you know what I'm getting to, right? Yeah, so most of y'all know what I'm saying. So if y'all have any questions on how to ride, how to shift, how to anything, hit me up. I will let you know. I will teach you. I'll make videos. I'll definitely make more videos on how to properly ride and manage and all that. And then one day, you'll be comfortable riding with one hand. Whatever it takes, whatever it is, But until then, folks, stay tuned. And I'll catch you on the next video. Hold it down. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you later, motherfuckers.